Welcome to the Two Dads, One Mike podcast. My name's Taylor. This is Mike.
What's up?
And this is Cole. This is
Cole.
part 2 of our episode. And as always, we do start our night off with the drink of the show. Mike, what do we have?
Drink of the show. We are still drinking by it's a combo between War Pigs and Three Floyds, right? Mm-hmm. That's what I'm putting together. War Pigs Brewing. It is a Foggy Geezer, a hazy.
That's what I feel like right now.
IPA. Yep, you are one of those. It is citrus and tropical hop varieties are gathered in masse to create this delicious War Pigs IPA.
It is pretty good.
It's I'm not gonna lie. I'm not an IPA guy. I've been hitting this all night.
Yeah,
I'm all right.
I really
and
like
it shows.
Yeah, you have.
It shows. It's delicious. I've not enjoyed an IPA this much for a long time. So I appreciate the contribution. Yeah. Cheers.
Cheers.
So I'm on my phone. I'm just looking through some things. 2 pieces I saw as I was scrolling through that I want to. Is that? No, that's not it. Where was it? One of them was, did you draw Mr. Bugenhagen?
I did.
You did? Okay. I thought that was him. I saw one of your portraits. This one? It was way at the...
It's under illustrations.
Is it?
Yeah.
I didn't see it right away. It was... But I was telling Taylor and his wife about it a little bit. And then we talked about his awesome homecoming date with Katrina that he... didn't pay for a ticket and then rear-ended her car on the way to dinner.
You know, I don't even remember that story about the Boogs, but
yep. No, so he was in developmental league of the WWE. Yeah, so he was
nice.
like one of the up and rising stars.
Well,
I don't think he's in it anymore.
No, not anymore. But
I got that info from Mather. He texted me one day like, "Did you fucking realize that Bugenhagen is in?"
I mean,
the WWE.
Oh, jeez.
Did you draw that after? Because you were better friends with him.
Yeah,
right? You guys are pretty close friends, or are still?
I told him I wanted to mail it to him, and he was just like, why don't you either see if you can sell it or see if... I think he was more like, if you can get something from it,
do it.
Why don't you go for it?
Yep.
Because I don't necessarily keep in touch with him, but... I'm good friends with, do you remember Jared? Well, maybe not.
Who?
You're a grade above. Jared Ellers.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Because I'm still good friends with him.
Okay.
And he's, we went to, so Eric is one of his best friends.
Mm-hmm. Okay, yeah.
So we went to, this is when he was in the NXT. He did a wrestling match, actually at Turner Hall downtown.
Oh, that's awesome.
And we went to that. And it was pretty cool. I mean, even at that point, so, he had a big follow. So I'm not sure how much Mike has shared with you, but he had this insane YouTube following.
Oh, he made a comment earlier
YouTube,
today
like
about
a bodybuilder type of...
But even walking around with him at Turner Hall, like, he had just crowds of people trying to follow him.
He always had that personality, though.
Oh, my God.
Like,
well, I've told people...
Did.
His YouTube, that is him. Yeah, that is not some online persona. That
was him being unfiltered. That was him. Yep. I didn't watch a whole lot of it. I saw 1 or 2 clips after Mather texted me about it. He's like, have you seen this? I'm like, no way.
It was pretty cool.
I watched a little bit and I'm like, oh yeah, that's exactly what I remember from high school.
He ended up opening WrestleMania. For the WWE, he opened WrestleMania, and that's where he picked up 2 guys. He had 2 guys on his back, and his knee buckled, and he basically shredded everything in his knee.
And that was that.
And that was that. Yeah,
sweet. We should get him on.
But
he'd be a hell of a podcast.
I think he might.
Is he coming back?
Well,
Make a comeback?
He might. I don't.
You don't want to put his shit out there?
Well, I feel like it's
you can whisper
public.
it to me, and I'll put
I'm
his
pretty
shit out
sure
there.
he signed a contract with American Gladiators.
Oh, wow.
He's going to be beating people up. I feel bad for the people going against him.
I would not. I wouldn't want to go against him.
Dude, he's just going to tear through the...
like the American Gladiators, like the game show type of thing. Mm-hmm. Sweet.
Like a giant Q-tip with little...
Because no one knows what they're actually called.
No clue.
It's just giant Q-tip, and the giant tennis ball launcher that just
But he could be doing that.
That'd be awesome. We'll keep our eyes out for that. And if he does, we might have to get him on. He's a hell of a personality.
He is a personality.
Couple other questions.
Yep.
So I'm again just scrolling through. Did Bill in Conniption, did he reach out to you, or did you? He reached out to you for an album cover?
It was Michael Brigham.
Okay.
Is there
another band member?
Lead
I'm
vocalist
guessing?
and lead? Bill's the lead guitar. I think he's rhythm guitar. No, because he does solos and anyway, he's the lead singer.
Plays an instrument in a band.
He plays guitar. But yeah, so I had done some work for them. I want to say it was 10, 15 years ago. I did an album cover for them. And it was when I was fresh out of college.
Okay.
But yeah, so
that's a piece I'm talking about, Taylor.
Yeah. Oh, sure. Okay.
It was like a complete album design.
So this dude here, Bill House.
Yeah.
We went to he was in my graduating class.
Also, one of the most insanely talented guitarists I have ever heard.
Dude is also a freak.
Yeah. Dude, I
mean, all about freaks tonight.
Legitimately, he is an absurd guitar, and even Michael is incredible on guitar, and his vocals sound great. But Bill House is
he's wild. I haven't followed him a whole lot.
Have you seen him play at all?
Not live. I've not seen him live. I've seen some clips and stuff on some of their Facebook or social media stuff, but I haven't seen them live.
Because I think he's even done some stuff for Guitar Center. Where he's had stuff recorded for them. But man, he is absurd.
He's wild.
But yeah, so that was kind of a fun project because they reached out to me and they were like, "Hey, we have this new album coming out." This always kills me too, is when people reach out to you, but they need it like this week. Or like,
can you do it tomorrow?
Yeah, basically. But they reached out to me and they said, "Hey, we just want you to do a portrait." And I was like, "All right, I can do that." And they were waiting to do like a photo shoot so I could have some photos to reference for the artwork. And then he kind of threw out there like, "Well, we already kind of have the album cover like that we want. But if, while we're waiting for the photo shoot, if you have anything that you want to sketch up in the meantime, like go for it." And that's kind of, I came up with like the cover, and yeah, I kicked it over to them, and then they were like, "Well, we actually kind of like it." And I felt almost guilty because they already had this guy lined up.
Yep.
But I ended up telling him like, "All right, well now I've got this idea. If you do this as the cover, you have this portrait artwork. You can do this like something pretty easy for the CD. Like you could make a full
like a set.
We could do an entire album." Not just the cover, but you could do an entire album. And I was like, I think I can do this in a week or two.
That's cool.
So, yeah, it was really nice. Actually, it was one of those situations where like the time crunch actually helped because it almost gave us no like time to overthink things and go back for revision. It was just whatever you come up with, it's going to print. And that was actually pretty cool too.
Is that how you would prefer to do it? Not necessarily be like, hey, we need this yesterday, but like,
you would actually prefer landscape.
Yeah, if we could make this
Kleesner.com
more of a landscape.
Hashtag landscape.
I'd be intrigued by that.
No, like to have a little bit of a like, hey, we don't have a whole lot of time. Just run with it and we'll go.
Yeah, well, yeah, of course.
Is that kind of like, do you prefer it that way? Do you like, or is it like, well, everything's a little different and you just approach it however it needs to be approached? Because like you've mentioned like artistic freedom in terms of like, oh, well, I could do this or that. Like, do you find yourself when you're given full artistic freedom and be like, should I do this? Like, do you ponder more, or like do you just start drawing and see what happens, or painting, or whatever landscape you're Your drawing.
If I'm if I'm given like the freedom to kind of do whatever I want to do, like I said earlier, like I don't have to be over. I just kind of go. I'll hit a certain point if I am overthinking it. I'm like, just start. I got to start putting something on paper. Just start, and that's actually worked out really well for me so far. Just
start.
Just start doing it. Because if I'm just sitting here thinking about it, I'm not getting anything done. So it's at least making some kind of progress. But it's so much easier when the client or whoever you're working with gives you more creative freedom. Just because if they have their own vision, it's so much harder to like meet that vision.
And I'm sure that would like
I'm picturing
that pressure would build up. Like, oh shit, are they going to like how I'm interpreting what they're telling me?
And
because most people aren't going to be like draw something for you. Like, I want something like this. Because if they could draw what they wanted, they would just draw it themselves.
Right.
So it's like, hey, I want it a little bit like this, but how you see art, how you see that $80,000 blank canvas versus how they see it could be completely different.
Right. And I've run into that too. So usually if I am doing certain paid projects, like I'll be sending pictures almost daily, depending on what the client wants, just because I don't want either of us to be surprised with how it's going. I don't want to be oh my God, it looks nothing like I thought.
Shit,
not
Cheryl.
paying you.
Cheryl, this does not look like you at all. I'm so sorry.
And I do it that
I don't
way.
have a lazy eye.
I've been kind of stuck with that before, where like, you just keep trying to meet someone else's vision, and it just ends up me spending all of this time doing all of these revisions, and then you're in too deep.
Yeah.
And
Do you ever do like almost like a rough draft? Like, do you do some like, all right, this will work, and be like, no, screw that, and start over, and like
it's the best way to work.
Okay.
So
just that's fair.
Okay. So I was doing a project for this interior design company.
Okay.
They wanted a tree. And I said,
Lance, fuck you.
I said,
you
hell
said,
yeah.
fuck you.
I said, hell yeah, tree, sign me up.
So you gave him a blank canvas and said, here's your tree. Envision it.
I'll take my $85K now.
Exactly.
Bye.
But I knew the tree I was picturing, probably not the tree that they're picturing.
Right.
So, and they wanted this tree to be 5 feet tall. I mean, this was for like
That's very specific.
a very big house.
Oh, sure.
So anyway, I ended up doing, it was like maybe, I don't know, 8 by 10 inches. So really small, but I'll do a painting like that. I'll kick it over to them before I actually start spending time on a 5 foot
on the full
painting.
side. Oh,
Yeah.
that seems very reasonable.
That small piece, probably like this size, but the smaller piece, like that gives you the full idea of what I'm picturing.
Yeah.
It might not be as detailed, but
Yeah.
it's so much easier to tweak that than it is
And to almost just blow it up than to just go big right away. That makes a lot of sense.
So have you painted anything for anybody famous? You don't have to give names, but I'm just curious.
Besides me, your first commissioned
Full
customer.
circle moment
I've
here.
done a couple. I think. I mean, can I name drop?
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, absolutely.
We would love you to name
It's just more of your
as
comfort
many
level of what you
famous
want to give
people.
us.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay. Well, all right. So this
Also, any dirt on them, we would take that.
no, I don't.
Did you know the pool boy and Cheryl, they were doing stuff, and that was it.
I don't know if I have anything like that. But
No, but
do
feel free
have-
to name drop. Now everyone's like, shit, don't say my name. Don't say my name. Don't say my name.
yeah, there was a time where I was doing a live painting at Rogues. I'll give you the name first. It was Dave Chappelle.
Shut your mouth.
And
That's awesome.
it was, and I know he's kind of a controversial figure. now.
Well, it's Dave Chappelle, though.
Yeah. But he, honestly, I don't have any dirt to give on him. He could not have been a nicer person.
I think Dave would give you the dirt, like to everyone.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he would just.
He doesn't care.
I know. I was
all,
like,
all the dirt's out.
So how did you get in touch
Was
with Dave?
Was he just at Rogues?
Sorry.
We're gonna go like rapid fire questions here. So you answer mine, then Mike's quick, and then I'll ask another one,
and then
back to Mike.
We'll cut you off and interrupt you some more.
So this is back when I was like regularly painting at Rogues. I think I was there every Monday night. And at one point, I would occasionally get a text from the owner, and he'd be like, on a Saturday night or something, he'd be like, we had a guy back out. Do you want to come in and paint? And I'll be honest, most of the time, I'd be like, I don't know if I want to, but I will. Because the exposure is good, the money's good, like I'll do it. So there was one night he reached out to me and said, hey, can you paint tonight? And I think I was at work. And I was like trying to figure out, okay.
And you said only if it's a landscape.
Can I make this freaking tree work at Rogues? But I was like, all right, I think I can make tonight work. And so I got home from work. I start sketching out on a canvas to bring over to Rogues that night. And I swear it was like 10 minutes before I started, because I was living downtown. So it was like 10 minutes before I started walking over there with all my stuff. But the owner reached out to me and he was like, hey, actually, Dave Chappelle is coming. Just got word from like his crew or whatever. So he was doing his comeback tour. And they were doing a show in Milwaukee. And they were going to have their after party at Rogues Gallery. So he was like, so if you wanted to do a painting of Dave Chappelle, could maybe get him to sign it. You could get a nice, pretty penny for it. And at that point, I was like, that seems...
You're like, it's just not this tree I've been dreaming about, right?
I've really been wanting to paint this tree.
Draw this rock with a little bit of sunset in the background.
I don't know if I want to paint the guy who's going to be there. Like, that seems like a weird...
Did you start painting and like, shit, is he here yet? Is he here yet? Shit.
It actually ended up
my shoulder.
It actually ended up being a big blunt in return. That's all he painted. Here you go, Dave. I love you.
Here you go. Hope you love it too. But yeah, so I kind of got wind beforehand that he was going to be there, and it was kind of funny because I did give a couple of my buddies like a heads up, like, hey, I have no connection with the guy, but he's going to be in the bar.
Might as well.
Like, if anyone wants to come and see him. So a couple of my buddies came out, and Dave Chappelle showed up at probably 11, maybe midnight. Huge crowd. He had probably 30 people with him. Okay. And, I'm just off live painting in the corner of the bar. But at one point, like I'll try to speed up the story.
No, you don't need to take your sweet time.
His whole crew moved upstairs, and I think at that point, it's probably like 1 o'clock in the morning at this point. So I'm getting tired. My buddies are like, all right, well, we've seen him from 20 feet away for the last couple hours. Like, we're going to probably head out. Like, all right, I'll start cleaning up my stuff, and I'll probably walk home soon. So I go down, grab some of my brushes, and I went to go wash them off. I come back, and Dave Chappelle and his whole group moved right next to my painting. Now, I don't think it was to talk to me or anything like that, but they happened to be very close in proximity to me. And as I was cleaning everything up, Dave Chappelle gave me the little finger wave. Because obviously I see him.
Because if someone like that is in the same room as you, you know where they are at all.
5 feet away from me.
Right.
And I'm like, oh my God, stop looking. But he kind of flagged me over to him, so I'm like, okay.
Oh, shit.
And,
I don't have my blunt. God damn it.
I have nothing to offer you. But he was like, how much do you want for the painting? And
had you thought about this beforehand? Like, okay,
like what if he wants
this
to buy
is a possibility. If he wants,
it never crossed my mind.
You just shot from the hip.
Yeah. So he was like, "What do you want for the painting?" And I'll be totally honest. I was like, well, everything I do here, I sell for $300. And he was like, because it's one night of work, it's not anything crazy, but. He was like, all right. He reached into his pocket, and he literally just gave me a handful of $100 bills. It was probably like maybe $2,000. And he was just like,
that's a good night.
Here you go. And I'm holding it.
Piss pot.
Oh, yeah. Good catch.
Cheers, Pisser Pot.
Cheers that. Cheers
Drink
that.
up.
Yeah.
I was wondering, that is an hour and 3 minutes into this recording.
And normally we have about 7 of those
There
by
was-
now.
It's not
So
bad.
Yeah, one time
count your blessings.
we couldn't get through when we record when it's super cold out. We couldn't get through explaining the drink of the show before the next Pisser Pot came out. Like, we're like, oh boy, this is gonna be a long.
We need
night.
another
You're
beer.
right,
Yeah.
You're right.
That was that story when I was telling you that I called certain people certain things.
Yeah.
That was that night because all of a sudden
Yeah.
we're 3 bottles of wine in. We're like, oh, yeah, this
That
is
makes
what's
sense.
happening. Yep.
Yeah.
See, it all comes together. So he handed you this wad of cash.
Yeah. So he slaps a bunch of hundreds in my hand and he says, so, like, this will be a really cool way for me to commemorate my time in Milwaukee. I'd love to buy it off you. And he even said, too, he was like, make sure you sign it. And I'm
Yep.
like, I'm still trying to process. I'm like, I'm like,
Yep,
dude,
sir.
What?
I'm sorry. Do you need
Do you want change?
Or do you need
I gotta go to the ATM
do you
to
need more
get you
than one
change.
painting? Yeah. I'm like, would you like a side tree painting to go along with this?
I have a beautiful landscape. I've been
Japanese
dying to get
maples
rid
are
of.
the best.
So, so he gives me the money, tells me to sign it. I'm over there, and I swear to God, I'm like trying to sign my name, and my hand is shaking.
Yeah,
I just
yep.
have nothing but adrenaline pumping through, probably a little beer too.
Yeah,
but
yep.
it's
Going to be one of those things that, like, if that, like, when his art collection gets auctioned off after
Yeah.
he passes away, and someone's be like, "Oh, that's a Cole Kleesner,"
Wait a second.
and then it'll be like, "No, it's not. That's a forged signature." It's like, no, he's just
Yeah,
his
Really
adrenaline was pumping.
scribbling.
So
Yeah, he had carpal tunnel,
Yeah.
so we're sorry.
but it was funny because I'm signing my name, and I'm kind of realizing at that moment, okay, I'm selling this painting to Dave Chappelle, and then I'm like, wait, no,
Is that a good?
does that count?
I think that's still the same.
That's the same one. Oh yeah, it's pretty long.
Oh, okay.
I mean,
Well, it was my first one. I wasn't
it's like
sure.
40.
Cheers,
I'll
gentlemen.
drink anyways, just to make sure we're covered. I don't know if that was a new one or not. It could have been a
but-
new one.
It was pretty funny because I'm signing it and I'm starting to realize, well, shit, my friends just left like 15 minutes before this, and I'm like, no one's gonna believe this. I'm gonna tell my
Yep.
buddies, and they're gonna be like, dude, we were with you the whole night. That never happened. So I ended up being like, I think I need a photo with him or something.
Yeah.
And I know, my knowledge behind Dave Chappelle, I'm like, he doesn't do
Hates
fan
this shit.
favors
Yeah,
like that.
Yep.
So I even felt guilty.
Asking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It was the only. I
Yeah.
had to shoot my shot.
Well,
Yeah,
well,
yeah.
see, leap
Full
of faith
fucking
here.
circle. You're
Yeah.
good at
Yes,
this.
yes.
So I was like,
Natural.
all right, I've already established a connection with him now.
Yeah.
So I went over to him and I was like, hey, I'm sure the answer is no, but is there any way I can get a photo with you? And he was like, well, I tell you what, we're going to be here until probably like 5 a.m. And I'm like, well, shit, the bar closes at 2.
He's like, I don't give a
And
shit.
he was like,
I will be here
nah,
till
we'll
5
be here until
a.m.
5 a.m. And he was like, why don't you just grab a seat with us, hang out with us, and after bar close, like all the people will exit out of here, and we'll get you your photo. So I got to sit down, literally Dave Chappelle here, a buddy of his, I can't remember his name. That's going to bite me later. But
Yes.
he
We can
was
always
sitting to my
edit
right.
it in. Just look
but-
at the camera and mouth some shit,
Big
and we'll edit it in
Yeah,
at some
yeah.
point.
But we were just sitting there drinking beer, and that's why I say it's a shame that he's kind of a controversial person, because he could not have been a more genuine. Like, he invited me to sit down and have
Yeah.
a beer with him, and we
I
drank.
mean, that's just. I mean, it's like the modern day, like, have a meal with me.
Right.
Like
Kinda,
that,
yeah,
having a
sit
meal
down
with
and have a
someone,
drink.
like, way back in the day,
Yeah.
Right.
was like a sacred thing to have a meal, share a meal with someone. That's like the modern day, especially when someone you know. Dave Chappelle is like the epitome of comedy, right? Like, he's on the peak of Mount Everest
Yeah,
of comedy. And maybe he was, in his career trajectory, was maybe not as high as he once was. But even that is still higher than most comedians will ever be, right? And knowing he doesn't like to do the fan favors and take pictures and stuff like that, like that's almost more like it's more substantial. Like, oh shit, he doesn't do this. This isn't normal. But like, you're also not just a random fan coming up there. You were at that bar painting or drawing or whatever you're doing for hours.
Yeah.
Like you did something to like almost honor him in a way, right? So like I could see where he would easily be like, all right, this dude isn't just a like dude's been here for hours painting.
Yeah, I wasn't
me,
just
right. Like you're not just one dude.
And...
You're not some drunk dude coming up and saying, "Hey, you know, could I get a picture with you?" Right. But that's cool that you were able to get that type of like, and that's something. At that point, when he says, "Oh, come have like sit down, have a beer with us," you're like, I don't need a photo. Like fuck this. Like like whatever. Like you may have still gotten one, but at that point, like. And this is something I struggle with, being a father, and you're not a father yet. But I struggle with my wife is very good at taking pictures of what's happening, what's going on, you know, all that shit.
Yep.
Cute pictures of the kids, of me with the kids, and all that stuff. And I so much am like, I just live in the moment. Not like I don't like taking pictures, but like. I just want to enjoy this moment.
Yeah.
And right, like I will remember this forever. But trying to like that little bit of balance of like, all right, even if I don't get a picture with him, I know I spent hours sitting next to Dave Chappelle, shooting the shit, drinking beer with him. Like at that point, you're like, well, fuck it. I would be like, I don't care if anyone believes me because this is a once in a lifetime thing. Like. Yeah. Like they can believe me or not, fuck them. Yeah,
right. There's definitely a fine line. I think it works out perfectly. Like you said, I'm more that way too. Where like, I really don't take photos of my day to day life, of just like you said, certain moments and whatnot. But my wife might be like, oh, I want to look back on this one day.
Yeah.
So she's a lot better about that. But. I don't know. I was that moment in particular. I was like, I gotta have some evidence.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. I totally get the like. I need to do this, or no one's gonna believe me. And you could have just made up that story, and I wouldn't know the difference. I believe you though. I remembered you had done something that jogs a certain memory that you had done something, drawing years ago. The Dave Chappelle. Like you said that name, and I'm like, oh, that sounds familiar. I don't remember any specifics, but that's wild, absolutely wild.
Like I said, he could not have been like, and he owed me nothing. You know, I was there kind of working.
No, you owed him change.
I owed him about 1,800 and change. Yeah,
and a Japanese maple. Goddammit.
And that Japanese maple. Yeah.
I've got one other. Kind of, I guess, technical question.
Sure.
I guess.
And then I have one more after that. So
okay. Yeah. We got. Like I said, we've been. If you looked at our search history and the shit we've been doing the last week or so, you'd probably be a little concerned about how obsessed we've been.
Kleesner.com. Kleesner.com.
Yep.
Kleesner.com.
Yep. So, you in your. When you're doing art, if you're just drawing shit to like draw shit, not necessarily a commissioned piece or anything like that, or any sort of motivation, just like I'm going to sit down and do something. Do you as an artist, and this might be different now, this might be a sub part of the question, is it different now than when you were doing it more on the side? All right. Do you like, all right, I'm going to perfect my craft. I'm going to learn how to draw this Japanese maple in Crayola crayons, in
Tickle Me Pink,
in
Crayola.
Tickle Me Pink, in the smelly markers, in pencil, in charcoal, in pastel, or like in the greater sense of like I'm gonna work on other mediums, or is it more like I want to perfect these handful of mediums as an artist and get really good, or like, because I reference, and not that I'm comparing what you do to what we are doing currently, because there's no comparison.
There's some overlap.
No,
if there's anybody that's freaks here, it's me and Mike.
Yeah, there's a large constituent of our listeners. That
Even though Mike yelled at Cole earlier, but it's fine.
There's a large group of our listeners and people that follow us that think we are a gay couple. We have to refute that. There's almost every time.
Don't supply me with any context though, because I want him to really question when he leaves here. What's happening right now.
Right, I want you to second guess everything you ever knew. No, but like, so we sit and we'll watch an episode back, or once we post something, be like, oh shit, that we need to fix this. We need, like, are you nitpicking your stuff where you want to refine your one skill? Not one skill, you have lots of skills, but like you want to refine your
one
charcoal and
correct.
pastels, right?
Sure.
Or you like, do you want to focus on one or two until you're like, all right, I'm good enough at those? Or do you like, I want to see how diverse I can be? And I don't know that there's a right or wrong way. I don't like. Do you think about that, or you just fucking wing it?
I mean, I typically, so I mean, there are people that will literally grab anything and like, all right, I guess I can start using this to scratch the wall and create. For some reason, maybe I'm not that deep. Because
I've always known you to be a shallow guy.
Yeah, I'm very shallow.
Yeah, the roots of those Japanese maples don't go very deep.
No, they really don't. Because most of the time, if it's not a commission, my thought process is like either it's got to be something I'm really into, either it's a musician, maybe a movie, or maybe it's just something I.
Is that still the same?
Nope, that's another one.
Shit.
Shit.
Cheers.
Cheers.
I take bigger sips than you guys.
Yes.
But
that's bad because I can't always. I gotta.
I heard a drip and I'm like,
I can't.
I heard it
with our headphones.
Yes.
I can't hear that as much. Great. Sorry, I have no clue where we were. We were talking about
refining his craft.
Yeah. Do you work on one thing to perfect it, or work or try to expand?
Yeah. So just
or a combination, like
probably. But I mean, honestly, so the way I look at it is, I'm usually just either if I'm not doing a commissioned or like it's not a paid project, I just kind of feel like doing stuff. It'll more than likely just be what am I kind of into and what do I think looks cool.
Sure,
that's fair.
I mean, materials. I think people get really funky and creative. Some of it can be really cool, but
some might say freaky.
Some might say freaky. But I'm more like, okay, I mean crayons. And I'm just using that as an example.
My list of all
Tickle Me Pink macaroni.
Tickle Me Pink crayons. Can that do it like something different for me than I can create with paint or colored pencils? Probably not. I mean, maybe it's got a little bit different texture, but I can recreate that with other mediums. So but some people, I'm sure, like that's their thought process. But I'm not going to perfect anything. I mean, artists have been trying to perfect materials and art.
I mean, as he says that, I'm gonna put his fucking landscape. But
it's not gonna be perfect.
I don't do landscapes.
It's not.
And I'm gonna put this up here, and you guys can give him shit. Yeah. Well, our 5 listeners will not comment because that doesn't really happen. We have an email. No one has ever emailed us.
I'll email you.
Granted, we fucked it up for about 3 months. We were giving out the wrong email.
That was my fault.
All right.
It took me like 2 months to realize
Like, we're missing a number.
Are we
a couple
missing
numbers.
some numbers in there? And he's like, oh, shit,
Are we marketing the wrong contact information?
Right.
We were for quite some time.
It's actually pretty fun.
So the last question that I have is, do you like sunflower seeds?
Oh, shit.
Like to chew and eat them?
Yeah. Do you like them?
Hell yeah.
Okay. So, honestly, Mike has a great deal for us. Mike, why don't you go into that a little bit?
So, I have consumed and bought so many. Have you ever heard of smacking sunflower seeds?
No.
Oh shit!
Well, now you have.
I'll order because we're about to put an order in with a bunch of guys at work. I have a 10% off discount code. Discount double check. A discount code. Yeah, that's a new thing. We're gonna start. That's gonna be our new thing.
Trademark that.
Yeah.
We are gonna trademark that. It's starting now. No, so there's sunflower seeds. They come in a million different flavors. Churro, maple bacon, cheeseburger, cheddar jalapeno. You've got your ranch. You've got dill pickle. You've got cracked black pepper. They have all these trial flavors too that they do. One of my buddies at work got me hooked on them. They have way less salt than like David's and Big's,
but so much more flavor.
It's way more flavor. Like it's legit. The cheeseburger one, like you can taste. It tastes like a thick homemade beef patty. Like it's not just like
Mike loves them thick patties.
I like
you know
them
what I'm
thick patties.
Does that ever kind of weird you out though?
A little bit.
Like
I don't.
I've had cheeseburger flavored chips, and I'm like, it feels wrong.
It does a little bit, but when you're fat like
I'm not
me,
trying to knock the flavor.
No, I get it's the weird texture. Like when you're eating something that isn't the texture that it should be, kind of mind fucks you. Like it does for me. That was another pisser pot, by the way.
Oh yeah, cheers.
That was a separate one. Cheers.
Cheers.
Wait, so are you into sunflower seeds too?
Yes.
He is, because I cornered him in it. So I consumed and bought so much that they gave me my own 10% discount code. We'll put it right here. Right on top of one of his landscape pictures, because that's the only thing we're going to put up now, because that's all he does.
Or white canvas.
His landscape.
Either way.
Yeah, white canvas. I'm just going to put a white canvas.
Yes.
No, so we have that. They got all the flavors. I'll get a bag. What are you a fan? So my fat ass got on these sunflower seeds because I was craving churros. We once had a drunk escapade with me and
as
Taylor,
as we typically
do, and our wives were out on a kidless night out, so we were having fun. We went, and I was like, I need a churro, like now. And my wife was like, let's go to Taco Bell, and I'm like, fuck that shit. Those are Cinetwists, not churros. I need a churro.
Hey, don't be bashing the
I could never find it. That next day is when I ordered my first bag of Smackin', and that's what started it. And now I consume Smackin' sunflower seeds a shit ton. They're good. They got all the flavors. Way less salt. They're delicious. 10% off. I'm gonna send you. Or would you be a fan of a churro flavor?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
it's
100%.
really good. I'll get this order that I got kind of half built at work.
I'm actually really impressed that you have your own discount code.
I consume a lot of seeds.
Yeah, it sounds like it.
What is the disc code?
Yeah, sorry, it's not a discount code. It's a disc code.
What's the
disc
disc
code?
The disc code.
Yes.
Yeah, get it right.
Please give that to
This
the audience.
is old news. So yeah, trademarked.
No takesies.
Yeah. All right, so we also, I don't know if and I'm not going to look it back up now. If I sent you this in a text or just thought about sending this to you in a text. Sending. This is how this goes. It's late on a Friday night. Fuck you both.
The beers are kicking in.
Did I talk to you when we were talking to set this up about our little segment of Wisconsin?
Well, hold on. You didn't give the disc code.
Oh!
Give the goddamn disc code first, and then we will get into it.
The disc code is www.smackinsunflowerseeds/2dads1mic.
Yes.
Oh.
It's just type that in. We'll put it right here. We'll put it in the comments and all that shit. And click on that. It'll take you right. It'll add it to your cart.
Yes.
Automatically. You get 10% off your entire purchase. They'll send you, like, you could legit get a 5-gallon bucket of seeds of all their different flavors. They got special, like they've had, like,
so many seeds.
Taco Tuesday packages where they
drown yourselves in a 5-gallon bucket.
Yeah, a 5-gallon bucket.
Yes.
Well, like if you got a kid in baseball, though, that's half a season.
No way.
It's not.
Gallon
They're
bucket?
individual bags. They just put it in a 5-gallon bucket.
Oh, okay.
That doesn't change anything. It's still a shit ton of seeds.
Yeah, but yeah.
Yep, but I don't know. It's a lot of seeds. But once you consume them, you'll understand why.
Someone's got to do the math and figure out how many seeds can fit into a 5-gallon bucket, and then divide that
into your mouth
by 365. How many seeds are you eating a day? Yeah.
Well, when I'm left to my devices, I'll eat a whole one of those big bags in a day.
All right.
But I'm also like walking around outside. Like, so I'm a mechanic. I'm on service calls and shit outside all day. So like, I'm not in an office. I'm walking around outside half the time and trying not to.
Cheers.
There's another one. God damn. You can tell the heat kicked on.
We have a brand new segment called Wisconsin or No, where Mike and I give facts or multiple choice questions on if something is from Wisconsin
or no.
Thank you. So, first question. Are we guys ready?
What's our setup for this? Is it multiple choice?
It's whatever I want it to be.
All right, well, fuck you too.
Okay.
What city is the birthplace of the ice cream sundae?
Ooh, I've heard this one.
Milwaukee?
Before. Ooh, multiple choice. He did this last time.
That's right. Oshkosh or Two Rivers?
Trivers. That's what the locals call it.
I want to say Milwaukee, but
Trivers.
It sounds like it's going to be wrong.
You tell me. You let me know.
I'm asking.
You're wrong.
God damn it.
It's Two Rivers.
It's pronounced Trivers.
Trivers. So the first ice cream sundae was created in Trivers, Wisconsin, back in 1881.
How do you track that?
That's a great question.
Apparently, the first like hamburger was out somewhere northwest of Madison.
But like,
I don't know. I don't know how that
he
tracked.
wrote down in a notebook somewhere.
I created this delicious ice cream concoction with a cherry on the top.
He called it ice cream sundae.
I had it on a Sunday, so fuck you all.
All right, ready for this?
Yeah, sorry.
All right,
I read that from his diary.
So this is going to be a 2-part question.
Oh, shit.
Okay. Where in Wisconsin is the toilet paper capital? Okay. Madison, Oshkosh, Green Bay, or Superior?
Green Bay. Final answer.
Probably Madison.
You would be wrong, and it is Green Bay.
I'm on fucking fire. Kimberly Clark.
The second part of this question is
in Green Bay.
Where is the bratwurst capital in Wisconsin? Ready for this? Here we go. Kenosha.
Yes.
Milwaukee.
Nope.
Fond du Lac.
Nope.
Or Sheboygan.
Ooh, Sheboygan. Sheboygan or Kenosha?
No,
you pick.
You don't get to get two. You get one.
No, I'm narrowing it down to Sheboygan or Kenosha. Kenosha has a brat stop.
Okay, then I shall choose Sheboygan. I can.
You would be correct.
There you go. See? You're at your same record as you were for the artist one, which you should have been much better at.
Insane. And the only reason why I got that one right is because of you. I would have said Milwaukee.
Because I messed up. Nope. Our sole purpose here is to embarrass you.
Yeah.
Yep.
True or false?
That's why I came here.
Just to get the shit kicked out of me.
Myself.
I'm going to go home and paint some landscapes.
Calm myself down. Yeah.
Fucking angrily paint some landscapes, brother.
Sorry.
All right. True or false? The Fox River is one of the few rivers in the U.S. that flows north, eventually emptying into Lake Michigan. True or false?
Well, I've studied the Fox River extensively.
Oh, you have.
He has not.
No.
Nope. Nope. His fine arts degree from the University of Iowa.
The one question he always stumbled upon was...
And we mostly studied art history, which I said I hated.
Yes. Yep. Is this a true or false?
True or false?
Sorry, is this the
True or false? The Fox River
of
is one of the few rivers in the U.S. that flows north, eventually emptying into Lake Michigan.
the Fox River of 1897?
Yeah, that's when it was declared.
That
a river.
flows
That
right
one.
into the that goes right in.
Yep, I'm with Cole on it.
So are we true?
True.
That's true for sure.
You would be correct.
Yeah. Fucking nailed it.
Yes, nailed it.
I knew it.
That history class of 1897 really paid off for you.
Mm-hmm. Glad I took it.
I'm glad you took it too. For this point in your life only.
All right, no college course I took taught me about some river in Wisconsin. Sorry.
Hey, we're 100% between the two of us on this.
True.
We are 100%.
What year? So multiple choice. What year was the first Ringling Bros circus
What the fuck kind of question
that was
is this?
staged in Baraboo?
Oh,
And
that makes sense. Yep.
Milwaukee
Back in
hosts
Baraboo.
Summerfest, one of the world's largest music festivals.
What year?
Sorry.
What year?
Can
So
you read that whole question again? I lost interest way too early.
Okay, hold on. I got to reword this correctly.
We'll wait.
Let me repeat this question. What year was the first Ringling Bros circus that was staged in Baraboo, Wisconsin? 1858, 1922, 1856, or 1918?
Ooh.
I would have died if you'd have said 1897.
I was gonna say. that would've
this
been
class
great.
would have been great for you.
Yeah.
I have no clue. I would say 56 just because I don't care.
I'm going 1918.
Ooh, 18. Let's do it.
Mike would be correct at 1856.
Oh, fuck you.
Well done.
I'm so smart.
Yeah.
This one's going to fucking blow your minds. This last question.
Great, because the last one didn't.
Literally, Georgia O'Keeffe was born in
Sunbury.
Wisconsin. That blew my mind.
We didn't touch on that very long
I'm sorry.
for the
It's been a
magnitude of that fact.
A piece of the Soviet satellite Sputnik crashed in Manitowoc in what year?
True or false?
1922, 1954, 1936, or 1962?
It's got to be 62, doesn't it?
Or the 54?
Explain yourself.
Well,
Did
then
we-
I'll say
when
the
was
62
space-
then.
when was-
Yeah,
when
I mean,
was
the
space
whole
travel and
race was
shit?
going on in the 50s, and it was mostly
Was
the
it in
60s.
the 50s? I don't know.
I think it was.
Was
the
it in your
60s.
class in the 1897 class?
It definitely was not 1897.
No.
I'm going to say false.
That was. I didn't realize what you did until a couple seconds later. So I almost corrected you. Like, that wasn't a true. Oh,
you know,
I get it.
I'm going to go
I get
ahead and I'm going to say false.
You do you, Cole.
I don't believe it.
What year? Cole, what year?
No year. It didn't
No,
happen.
it was all staged.
It's a lie.
Yeah.
I'll
What
stick
were you
with-
gonna say? 50 something? 50?
I went with the if all of that was happening in the 60s, I don't know. If you're going
I don't know.
I want to
You
stick
look
with
like
my
I'm an
answer
expert. Yeah,
I'm
do
trying
it.
to I'm almost
Do it.
talking
Decide
myself
one.
out of my answer, but I'm sticking with the 50.
Final answer?
Yeah.
You are incorrect. It is 1962.
God damn, I'm good. God damn. You should have listened to me.
Yeah. Well, I didn't want to choose the same. I was
I didn't want to be
gotta-
the same as everyone. Typical artist.
Can't do it.
All right, we have to pause again because now we have to do the ending to the show.
God damn, all these pauses. Should we just stare awkwardly?
Is there
I've
anything? Is
Have
there?
we had anyone come in the live at all?
No. Is there?
This is what normally happens.
I've gotten all of the questions wrong. about Wisconsin.
Literally every
I've gotten
one.
all of the Wisconsin questions.
Every single one, except for the one that I gave you the answer to.
Oh, actually, you know what I heard about, Mike? There's a new deal going on with some sunflower seeds. Can you discuss it?
10% off?
It's 10% off, I believe so, yes.
Cole, you're the expert at sunflower seeds now. We briefed you.
It's 10%.
What did I call it? The last of the discount?
Discord.
Careful with
Discode.
that.
Discode.
Thank you, Cole, for being the most reasonable person here. The Discode for smacking sunflower seeds. I have consumed so many of them that they sent me my own 10% off code.
You fucking addict.
I'm going to send Cole a bag of churro flavored ones. They're delicious. That's what got me hooked on it.
Well, technically, last episode you said you would send him churro. So what new flavor are you going to send him now?
Ooh, cheeseburger.
Cheeseburger and paradise.
It's delicious. It's wild. It is what? Oh, I don't know. Either the cheeseburger. It's going to be a surprise. Either cheeseburger or cheddar jalapeno. Do you like
cheddar jalapenos? That shit.
Do you like the jalapeno Cheetos?
Yes.
All right.
And
that's what these taste like.
Honestly, I'd be more into that anyway because even like I said last episode with if it's sunflower seeds that are tasting like cheese, it just kind of weirds me out a little bit.
God damn it, Taylor.
What?
At least you didn't drop ass.
Yeah,
You've been lucky.
I dropped mouth ass. What are you talking about?
That should not be a thing.
Honestly,
that's our second shirt. The pause and then the dropping mouth ass.
It smelled great in here the whole night.
There was one episode I was listening to it the other day. I don't know which one it was, where he stops. I'm talking and he's like, "Oh, that smells." And I'm like, "What'd you drop ass?" He's like, "No, I burped." I'm like, "That's bad. If you complain that your burp smells."
Oh, that's bad.
That was bad. That came out in my mouth.
Michaela, can you drop me a beer over here?
Oh yeah.
Thank you.
So yeah, sunflower seeds by Smackin'.
Sunflower seeds by Smackin'.
Foggy geezer for you. They have like half the salt. I compared them. I legit compared them to David, to Giant, to Biggs, the ones you get at every other gas station and whatnot. They're at least half the salt, which is healthier because that's what I'm solely
your girlish figure over there.
To. That's what I'm worried about. No, I'm not gonna lie. I'm worried about the flavor. The
healthiness.
Fuck the healthiness. You can legit like the powder at the bottom. Like there's so much flavor on these things that you have to shake the bag to get the flavor back on everything because there's so much flavor that it falls to the bottom. Check them out. Smackin' Sunflower Seeds, 10% discount. When you use the discount or the Discode.
Discode.
Sorry, I'm fresh to this. I'm using this new trademark.
Trademark, no takesies.
Yep, it's mine.
No takesies.
No takesies. That's when you know it's official.
No takesies.
It is. Sorry, that's the end of it. www.smackin. No, that's it. That's not it. www.smackinsunflowerseeds/ or .com/ 2 dads 1 mic. That is
we'll put it right here for you.
We'll put it right here because I can't talk. Okay. It is the number 2 dads, the number 1 mic, MIC, not MIKE. So 2 dads 1 mic. No spaces, so it's / then that. Hit it up. Order whatever you want. They got all sorts of specialty, limited edition flavors. They're trial new flavors all the time. Like they're constantly changing shit up. So you never know what you're going to come across. They've got straight bacon flavored. They got maple bacon. They've got you can mix and match anything you want. Hit them up. 10% off with our code. We'll put it in the comments. It's on the screen here. Hit it up. They're delicious. They're a nice, healthy snack. That's it. Fuck it.
And some would say that they are so good that they make you want to smack your mama. So, Anyways, on that note,
Some would, yeah.
Some might say.
Thank you for joining us on the Two Dads, One Mic podcast. My name's Taylor. That's Mike.
This is Cole. Kleesner.com.
ColeKleesner.com.
Check it out.
Peace.